Okay, good morning class. Morning, sir. So today we're looking at the control test. Grade 9. Control test 1 of 2024 of our school. Okay. The paper was for 75 marks, 1.5 hours. So the question says, solve for the lowercase variables in the following question. So let's go. So these lines are parallel. So to calculate m, I'm going to use alternate angles. Okay. The break was too long for the board. Remind me where it must be. Alright. So m is equal to 88. Why? Alternate angles with AB being parallel to CD. Then to calculate K, the corresponding angle. So K is equal to 71 degrees. It's corresponding angles with AB being parallel to the 71 degrees. And this is, of course, vertical. Did any of you mistakes then? Okay. So N is equal to 71. Why? Vertically opposite. Yes, as you can see, she didn't sign, so she wasn't in school. We must just find out where was she later. Just did you ever miss Patel? She's not a grade. Did you ever miss Patel? Yeah, I think we ate you. This is also the child actions you can about to study. So this is vertically opposite, not so? And vertically opposite angles are? Alright. 1.1.2 for 4 marks. Yes? Alright, so to calculate x, I can say exterior angles equal to sum of two interior opposites. No, not so? Or I could calculate y first and then go sum in triangles. So I'm going to go with exterior angle, so 117 is equal to x plus 62. Why? Exterior angle of triangle. Okay. So you take it over, becomes 117 minus 62 is equal to x. So x works out to be 50? It's 55. Okay. So there is now 55 degrees. Pursuit of calculating y, I'm going to go with sum in triangles. So y plus 62 plus 55 is equal to 180. Sum of triangles. So y is equal to 180 minus 62 minus 55. Give me an answer. I could have gone your angles on a straight line. It's easier, no? We give an answer. 63. Okay. Any confusion there? No? You were still thinking you not believing this is actually a test. It was too easy. Alright, so where do we go here? Some of you said 128 plus x is equal to 180. What about C? Angles opposite. So firstly, C is x as well, not so. But is it on the diagram? No, so I have to state it. So angle C is equal to x, y. Angles opposite equal signs. So now we say 128 plus x is equal to 180. Why? Sum of triangles, and it's triangle ABC. You don't have to say this part. Yes, Michael?
So
that's going to give you 2x is equal to 180 minus 128, which gives you 52 degrees. Not so. Divided by 2, so x works out to be 26 degrees. Right, you guys understand? Let's carry on. 1.2. Refer to the diagram below and use the equation to find the value of x. There was a errata on this question, eh?
Yes.
What did we say? We need to know that AB has to be parallel to. Who's this now? Okay, those lines are parallel. Okay. So I'm going to calculate x here. Co-interior angle. So 2x plus 11 plus 13 plus x is equal to 180. Why? Co-interior angle theta. Okay. So we say co-interior with AB being parallel to C. So 2x plus x is going to give you 3x. 11 plus 13 is 24. So it's 180 minus 24. So 3x is equal to 156. Divided by 3 both sides. So 3 going into 15 5 times, into 6 twice. The answer is 52 degrees. You all agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, almost drank water now. Alright? Any confusion there? No? Right, so how do you calculate x here? Revolution, so angles around the point. So it's going to be 3x plus, no, 3x minus 10 plus 90 degrees, as you can see that is 90 there, plus 2x plus 30 is equal to 360. Why? Revolution, or angles around the point. Okay, so 3x plus 2x is 5x. Minus 10 plus 90 is 18. Plus 30 is 210. Not so? So it's going to be 360 minus 210. Give you an answer 100 and? Sorry? 110. Which gives you an answer of 250. Thank you. Divided by 5. So x works out to be 50. The question paper and the memo can be found in the description box below. Right, question 2.1. Simplify the following and give your answer with positive exponents. First one, straightforward. 3a cubed multiplied by a squared. 3 times 2 is, 3 times 1 is 3, not 4. A squared times a cubed is a. When you have made some papers are marked was 4a5. Huh? I don't know. People 2b all squared. 4b all squared. It's going to be 16. 4 squared is 16. B. Okay. The next one. 2 goes into 2 ones, 2 into 12, 6 times. The d's is gone. Not so. So the c square is on top over 6. Or either or gets you the more. Okay. Easy, no? The next one. What needs to be done first? Must I multiply this out first? The negative in? No. So what do we do? We apply the square first. So it's negative into, what's negative squared? What's the 5 squared? 25. E squared all squared? E4. F cubed squared? Remember, we have the base raised to higher exponent, we multiply the exponent. What's positive times negative? Negative 25 E4 F6. Okay, you guys understand? The next one. Question you should be asking yourselves, where are the more G's? At the bottom, so the G must go at the bottom. So it's 3 minus 2 becomes 3 plus 2, which is? Where's the more H's? On top. So it becomes 3 minus 1, which becomes 3 plus 1, which is? Right. The next one. Many screwed this up. What's the answer? Well, not positive 4. Many wrote that wrong. Okay, with a negative exponent, what's going to happen to this base? Go to the bottom. So it's 1 over negative 2 squared. So negative, relax me. What's negative 2 squared? Negative squared is positive, 2 squared is? Look at the next one. So how many terms are here? 2 terms. So you must simplify the terms first. So negative, positive divided by negative is negative. 661, 648. 8 times. So it's 8. J squared. Not so. Now, that square must be applied first. It's negative into negative squared, positive, J squared. What's positive times negative? Negative. So it's negative 8 J squared minus J squared. They are like terms, not so? So minus 8 minus 1 is negative 9 J squared. Okay. Next one. This section was the poorest answered section. Exponents. So in your next exam, you're going to put again exponents until you guys get it right. Okay. So in this holiday, use this holiday to go over your exponents specific. So in the first sum, what needs to? In the sum, what needs to be sorted out first? The exponents. So you multiply those exponents, not so. So it's K. What's 2 times negative 2? Negative 4. M. 3 times negative 2? Negative 6. Over. Now anything to the power 0 is 1. So that's going to give you the cube root of K to the 6, which is K to the 2. Right. Now where are the more K's? At the bottom. So it's going to be K. 2 minus 4, which becomes 2 plus 4, which is 6. Where is it more? Okay, the M is here. But what do you notice? Negative exponent. So I'll bring it down to make it positive. So it will be M to the exponent 6. So what do I write on top? Easy. Okay. Then the question says solve for x. We're on to equations now, exponential equations. Now remember, for exponential equations, the basis has to be the same so that we can equate the exponents, not so. So, of course, 27 can be written as 3 cubed. So when bases are the same, exponents are equal, so therefore 2x plus 2 is equal to 3. They get over the equal sign, so 2x is equal to 1. So x is equal to. Okay. The next one again is to solve for x. Somebody got a message. Is the sum correct? And yes, it is. Remember, it's an exponential equation. So, when bases are the same, exponents are equal. So 4 can be written as what? 2 squared raised to the x is equal to 2 cubed. You see the bases are now the same. So just tidy this up a bit. So 2 times x is 2x is equal to 2 cubed. So what do you notice now? Bases are the same. So therefore 2x is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 over 2. Okay. The 3 halves. People, if a microsecond is 0,0000001 of a second, write a microsecond in scientific notation. So what's the rule for scientific notation? You must have one significant figure in front of the comma other than 0. So in other words, that comma must lie here, not so. So how many digits am I actually moving it? 3, 4, 5, 6. There's going to be 1 comma 0 times 10 to the negative 6. Remember that comma is moving to the left. Sorry, to the right. Or it could also be written as 1 times 10 to the minus. Either or got you the mark. Let's look at the next one. Given that the speed of light is 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second. That is seconds, no? Before we go anywhere. If you've got 100, 1020 seconds, convert this to an hour. What do? We divide this firstly by 60 to get the minutes. Not so. And then, once we have this in minutes, and then what do? We take an answer again, which is 1020. Whatever this answer is, you divide it again by 60. Then we'll get the time in hours. Okay. So, with that in mind, 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second determine how many kilometers light travels in 1 hour. Express your answer in scientific notation. So, you got 3 times 10 to the 8 must be divided by 60 to convert it to minutes. And then I divide again by 60, which is then in hours. So, of course, 10 goes into 10 once, 10 goes into 10 goes into 60 10 times, 10 goes into 10 to the 8, 10 to the 7 times. No? I divide that also by 10, and then I'm going to get 10 to the 6. Can you see that, people? So what happens now? 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice. So if I tidy this up, what I would have is 10 to the 6 over 12. Not so. Or 1 times 10 to the 6 over 12. So what I do is I must now get this part in decimal. So it's going to be 1 divided by 12. Of course it can't go, so I add up the zeros. I write the 12 time table is 12, 24, 36. 48, 60, 72, 84, 96. I think that should be enough. So you ask, okay, can't go into 12, can't go into this one here, so it's 0, 0. So now I'm looking at 100. 12 goes into 100, 96 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. 8 times 12 is 96. You subtract again 4. Bring down the 0. 12 into 40 how many times? 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. Minus you get 4. Bring down the 0. 12 into 13 and 40, sorry, 3 times. Which give an answer 36 minus 4. Bring down. What do you notice? The recurring number. So in other words, this is also 0, 0,083333. Not so. Times 10 to the 6. But where should this comma be? After the 8. So that is 8.3 recurring times 10 to the minus 2 by moving the comma 2 units times 10 to the 6. When we multiply and bases are the same way, add the exponents. So it will be 10 to the. So just write 8.3 or 8.33 or 8.3333 times 10 to the 4 or 8.3 recurring times 10 to the 4. Okay. Guys understand? Right. Consider the expression 2x squared cubed minus 3x squared plus 5 minus 4x plus 6x to the 4. How many terms are there in the expression? What separates terms? Plus and minus. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 5. Rewrite the expression ascending powers. What does ascending mean? Smallest to biggest. So the one that has no x's is of course 5. Should be the smallest. And then negative 4x. And then negative 3x squared. Then positive 2x cubed. Plus 6x. Okay. Yes?
If we remove the 5, like...
At the back there, you get it wrong. The next question, write down the constant term. The constant term has no variable. The constant term, of course, is 5 or positive 5. Write down the coefficient of x squared, the number in front, which is negative 3. The negative is part of the term. Write down the additive inverse. What's the additive inverse? What must be added to get 0? Not so. So, what is the additive inverse of 2x cubed? Negative 2x cubed. Because 2x cubed plus negative 2x cubed is 0. What must be added to negative 3x squared to get 0? What must be added here? Negative 5 plus 4x minus 6. And that must be added to the given expression to give you 0. If you add the result from here, of course, it's going to be negative 5 plus 4x plus 3x squared minus 2x cubed plus 6x4. Whichever, either or, I gave you the mark. Simplify the following expression. So what you're going to do for here is like this. So 2x squared plus minus 4x squared is negative 2x squared. 3y minus 7y is negative. Okay. 2.2.2. So what do we have to do here? Put the brackets first, not some. So 2a times b. 2ab minus 6a plus. So what do we look for now? So it's going to give you 6ab minus 6a. Any confusion there? The next one, binomial by trinomial. So we apply the distributive law. 2x times x squared, 2x cubed. 2x times 3xy, 6x squared y. 2x times minus 3y squared, negative 6xy squared. Y times x squared, positive x squared y. Y times 3xy, positive 3xy squared. Y times negative 3y squared, negative 3y. So what do we do now? Look for like terms. That one is a like term to this one there, whilst those two are like terms. So 6x squared y plus x squared y, 7x squared y. Minus 6xy squared plus 3xy squared, minus 3xy squared, minus 3y. Okay. Any confusion? Yes? Nobody? Okay. The next one, binomial by binomial. We'll apply give you distributive law. So x times x, x squared, x times negative 4, negative 4x, 2 times x, 2x, 2 times negative 4. Okay, so you've got x squared. What's minus 4x plus 2x? Minus 2x minus. Okay. So what needs to be done firstly? I'm going to square this. You have firstly 2 terms. So I'm going to square that and they're going to multiply the 2. So it's negative in 2. Square the first term, what do I get? X. Now that times 2. Many that apply the rule miss this middle step. Okay, I told you, if you don't understand the rule fully, what do? Write it out twice, you multiply. Okay. So that's going to give you negative 6x plus 9. So it's negative 3 squared. Plus 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So what do I do now? Get rid of the negative over the bracket. So I'm going to get negative x squared. Negative times negative is positive 6x. Negative times positive is negative 9. Remember, if there's no sign there, it's a positive. Plus 8x minus 6. What do I do now? Like that. It's negative x squared. 6x plus 8x is 14x. Negative 9 minus 6 is negative 15. Okay. The next one is a fraction. You're bound to get fractions in your test, of course. Again, distributive. 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times 2x times negative 5y over 4. That's over 1. 2 going to 2 once, 2 going to 4 twice. So that is negative times negative, of course. It's positive 5 over 2xy. Or 5xy over 2. The same. Yes? Sorry? 2x. Oh, the 2x is a negative. So that's supposed to be negative. Is that correct? I don't know why I put negative. Okay, and on the other end, we got negative y over 3 must be multiplied by x over 1. Not so. So that is simply negative xy over 3, or a third xy. Okay? And of course the last one is negative y over 3 multiplied by negative 5 over 4y. Remember, it was next to it, it's considered to be on top. So negative times negative, of course, is positive. 5 y times y is 5y squared over. You all agree with that? Over 12. Yes. Then positive 5 over 12y squared. Alright, sorry about that. So what we notice now? We have like this. So it's going to be 2x squared. So we got, what's the LCM here? 6. So it's going to be 6 and multiplied by 3. So I get 15 xy minus also 6. I want to multiply by 2. So I'll get 2 xy plus 5 over 12y squared. Why did I find this LCM here with this? Because that isn't like terms. Okay. And if you had found the LCM there, you had to find it, take it through off. Okay. That's going to give you 2x squared minus 15 minus 2 is of course minus 17 over 6xy plus 5 over 12y. Right? Yes?
I'm saying in the second,
yeah, this one.
the first,
Yes?
if I divide all the bottom,
You found an LCM. Say again?
if I multiply and divide the bottom by each other,
Alright, so what did you write?
then it's a big.
Sorry?
No, I said 2x squared
2x squared, yeah?
minus 5 over 2
5 over 2xy, yes?
minus 1/3 xy
Yeah?
plus 5 over 12y squared.
Yes?
And then I took all the bottom.
Yeah? So what's your LCM? Huh? 1. Your LCM should have been 12 here.
Because 2 would go to 12.
2 go, oh, you cancel this. Well, can you cancel across a plus and minus signs? You can only cancel across? Well, so you say 2 going to 2 once, 2 going to 12 6 times.
That's how you got the fractions.
What? I don't understand. So this 2 and this 2 you're talking about?
No, so the 2 and the 12.
The 2 and the 12.
The 2 and the 12.
This 2 and this 12. When do we ever cancel two denominators? We never. What you could have done here was, you could have found the LCM throughout. That could have been. What's your LCM here? 12. Remember that's over 1. So I multiply this by 12 and then get 24 x squared. That time is multiplied by 6. So it's going to be minus 30xy. So it's multiplied by 4. So it's minus 4xy. So I multiply by 1. So it's plus 5y squared. Which now gives me like terms there. So it's 24x squared minus 34xy plus 5y squared over 12. That would have also got you full marks. Okay? So then you found the LCM. But cancelling that 2 and that 2 and no. I didn't teach you that yet. So then don't do what I haven't taught you yet. Okay? You're not going to do that, don't worry. Yes, we're not going to do that, don't worry. People say subtract 6xy minus 2x squared plus 3y squared from 5x squared plus 6xy minus 2y. People, what's going to be done first? Whatever that follows from your right? First. So it's 5x squared plus 6yx minus 2y squared minus bracket, yes, 6xy minus 2x squared plus 3y squared. Then I got another message coming through. Another teacher asked me, is this right? The students asking if that's written right, did they make a mistake? Aye. Okay. We know that yx and xy is the same. We multiply that. Let's go. So 5x squared plus 6xy minus 2y squared minus 6xy. Negative times negative is positive 2x squared minus 3y squared. So what do I do now? Like 5y squared plus 2y squared is, sorry, 5x squared plus 2x squared is 7x squared. Minus 6xy minus 6xy is cancel. Minus 2y squared minus 3y squared is minus. Okay. The bonus question was fairly simple. We are told that a square and a rectangle are shown in the diagram. Find the area of the shaded region in terms of x and y. Simplify your answer. So how do you calculate the area of the shaded region? Is of course the area of the square, which is 2x minus 3y times 2x minus 3y, which is 2x minus 3y squared, minus the area of the rectangle. How do you do that? Length times breadth. So it's going to be x plus y times x plus minus 1. You see that, people? So what do I do now? Binomial square the first term gives me 4x squared. That times 2. Going to give me negative 12xy. Plus the last term squared is 9y squared. Minus bracket. This is the conjugate phase, so I can multiply the first and the last. X times x of course is x squared minus y squared. You can't identify the conjugate pair. You say x times x is x squared, x times minus y is minus xy, plus xy, which then cancels, minus y squared. So what do I do now? The brackets did not so. So it's 4x squared minus 12xy plus 9y squared minus x squared plus y squared. So what do we do now? Like this. So it's going to be 4x squared minus x squared is 3x squared minus 12xy, and of course 9y squared plus y squared is going to give you. Right. Any confusion there, people? No? Simple, no? You all should have gotten 75 or 275. The question paper and memo can be found in the description box below.